so far no we King Paluta a press release no concerning Nyom Makoma or say nomination no.
And then the one person don't crowd it. One person of it.
I need how much that boom to group oh.
I mean, at the end of the day, who say once you live, every human being has their own opinion. So, and the constitutional right is for you to be able to free speech, speak your mind, and all of that. It's good, and these are things that at the end of the day, a must came, yet to modify you. When feedback is coming, and answer, so we know when you're adhere and yet interquat. It's just a difference in opinion, and sometimes with better me anya BBA from the account. At the end of the day, you have to allow for it to exist. So it's just a banner say what you say, okay, argument na banner ABI is because they don't understand how the scheme operates now. And you pick from that and say, okay, so based on this, it means we have to organize ABI some seminar to address this specific area because the MSN confront here. So every feedback is for us is gold. Yes, almost submitted. But the only reason why I'm speaking about it so much submitted is because they have also put it out there. If you want feedback, you receive it.
Okay. Auntie, you share on no dear no Makoma no. Then na board no who ye ana academy no who ya mo selection no mo say okay. Makoma no emfiti say onya nomination this year.
So in common way you this year. Idea to frame Sunday and I say Monday immediately after you release the Lanka. I don't have a problem to have conversations with you. But Omanya I official petition to the board. Me I'm a customer board. Me can't be this year. It's as if I'm speaking on behalf of the board.
Okay.
The best thing is to wait for an official response from the board. And yes, it will feel like I am jumping the gun. So that's the issue with this particular activity because an official petition has been made. Once that has been made, the board will sit on each item one by one.
Okay.
And then they'll go through and then they will give their feedback on each one of them. And then once they give their feedback, then we know okay, it's a conversation that has been dealt with. Once I hear that conversation, then there's no problem with what I'm doing. So I want to make an
Oh, I get you. I get you. I understand. But in general, no, say board no decide say, oh, yeah, nominati and Yumbia. What are some of the red flags? A woman, a bit pushy board is okay in your way, no, yeah, nominati. What are some of the things?
Well, I said in general, there are so many things that informs whether a board should be nominated or not, whether a song should be nominated or not. First of all, cut-off points. I know you're number one. Cut-off points. The ABC in a particular year, when we revenue, maybe at 27, maybe at 155, and all of that. Then they will now go through, and then they cut down to maybe at 15. And the 15, then they'll drop to 10. Then they do extra checks. And then when they do extra checks, then they realize, okay, my extra check shows that this song that we are listening to, it doesn't fall in the year and it's and I said the person has not filed. So they panel earlier. Then they say, okay, this person hasn't filed. But the person's information has shown up in our research. And to let the team reach out to the person and can tell it on finally and answer on my consent so that we can progress. At that point, it doesn't mean that it has been selected for nomination, but it is area in our shortlisted. Once I can shortlisted, we don't want a situation where now I have a decision only for the person to come and tell you that they be meeting. In that case, it affects the entire scheme. So you want to be able to get all of that. If the person is not giving consent, again, you take the person out. So that also affects.
Okay.
So we have issues, we have policy issues with respect to violence and what do you call it, explicit lyrics and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And in some of these cases, the board will have to sit on it and make a decision. Some terminologies are modern day linguists. Some terminologies too are culturally unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Some terminologies too, they are artistic in nature. Assuming we don't accept the word foolish, but Bra Kwame catch there, he said he is foolish. It's not the same.
Yeah, sure.
That is the reason why the board will review it on its merits and understand, say, okay, how was it even used? So those are some of the things that you'll go through. And if for any reason it doesn't make the cut, it doesn't make a cut. So there are conventions with each category. Category there on the convention. In the said, there are situations, Rebecca said, we call collaborations of the year.
Okay.
You can see multiple songs from the same artist with different artists. India, Nana Kwame featuring Mr. Drew. And then you can see another song that says Nana Kwame featuring Black Cherish. And they are all in the collaboration of the year category.
Okay.
I think someone called international. It is same. We went to make one song from, and you can see multiple songs from the same artist, featuring different artists in that category.
Okay.
The reason why that one exists is because if an artist should win a song with collaboration, the plaques are 2. So it's not one person. In the Enfant says Black Cherish will do collaboration. That's a kidney too, and I say Enfant says Mr. Juicy will do collaboration. All of them will get their plaques. And so we shouldn't let one song say because the song is here, this other song should not be. Into those ones are there. So that particular category has got its own rules. So we have other rules. Enfant said at some point, there was a point in the most popular song of the year category. It was heavily decided, or it's heavily based on voting.
Yeah, voting. Voting.
But that has been changed. So the rules of that particular category will have its own. And I feel so we have these conventions. What we do is that, and this is also based on historical information. In the sense that when you have, everyone say, who releases 2 big songs. When people are coming to vote for you, because of the nature of the voting, when you take a particular category, so who vote here? You vote person X. Now let's say you have 20 votes.
Yeah.
Because the person that you want to win, even though the focus is on the song, it's about the artist that is going to win it.
Yeah, sure.
You see, when we release 2 big songs, one is bigger than the other. I have come into the category. I look through the stats. It is you, somebody else, another person. If I like you and I want you to win, if I don't take care, I will end up splitting your votes.
Okay.
Yes, because I have voted for person. I voted for this song and I voted for that song, but they are all for you. Local academy as well. They will have, because they can't vote for 2 people in the category. They can only vote for 1.
Yeah.
One now who vote who are you casting for? And the same for the board.
Okay.
You can finish, and even though you have recognized all the songs in the category, if you don't take them, the song that really is the biggest song may not become the winner. So we have that rule, a convention that guides the songs within the various categories to ensure that the votes that are accorded to the individuals are not divided.
Okay.
Because you can satisfy a nomination and you may end up forfeiting the opportunity to win if you really deserve to win because the vote was split.
Okay, so even though Obe to me release 2 hit songs, but board Nesha, to me apeke bako because among percent vote best split it.
Based on the data and information you have, they'll put your best foot forward. Okay,
they will put your best one out.
Based on the information number one.
Okay.
Because I with the research and all of that, it's always to know what your streams are saying, you can see what the airplane is saying, you hear what you see. You know, so this now.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, they'll make a decision, say anything. And see, all of these things, from whether your lyrics are bad or not good or not, say, they're naturally now, all of them are things that the board will consider to be able to say, a song has been nominated and I said a song didn't make the cut and I think the biggest question is that in Paluta's case, what is the real situation?
Yeah,
and that's what everybody wants to know. Unfortunately, because official petition has come to the board,
we wait for the board
until that particular session is over.
I think
it may be any of these things, but I can't speak to it.
Okay.
Because what I've done is I've just given you the general conventions or the guide that the board has participated with. Unfortunately, these are not documents that are in the public domain. This is just to help you understand the board engagement when it comes to nomination.
I think on this one, I'm a bit too Bisake Day. That was 2016 with Broad Day and Mansa. When the boss chose Mansa over Broad Day. But the PRO then Judge Kwe told us that send a walk no Ebiana vote no a best split it until no board no decides on be choose soon based on data ya so that they will choose one and let go of one because choose two ni na vote no best split it na Ebiano it will go against you until I don't know say if that is the reason here. Board no this time no that is the reason nominate Aseda Eja Makoma there. I don't know.
So it is one of the points that echo around. So that is point one. I think the second point that also makes it has to do with the song is over.
Oh, I know there. Kakra wum. Yena yinim sa kakra wum pa. Yena yinim sa kakra wum.
At the end of the day, no. It's in America, no. When the board makes it, when the board responds, the cry I will move. At the end of the day. But me saying at this particular point,
okay.
That feedback is officially needed.
All right.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Yeah,